decrease is given and increase is asked. Formula is R by 100 minus R into 100. R by 100 minus R into 100. Usually what we do is, for this problem we will take this formula, for previous problem we take this formula. Confusion will be there. Remember one thing, increase is given means plus, decrease is given means minus. In that way you have to remember. Okay? Next. Previously when I used to teach happily without any tension. This time they are recording. Whatever I talk, it will be recorded. So I should be in full conscious and I should take care of myself. Is it not? That is the problem. I don't know this recording program why they have. Okay? No problem. Anyhow, I got an opportunity to act before a camera. This is my first film. And after this, my rates will be increased. I may go to Hollywood. Then you may not get a chance to meet me. Okay, we will spend 2 days. Next problem. If each side of a square is increased by 50%. If each side of a square is increased by 50%, then what is the percentage increase in its perimeter? If each side of a square is increased by 50%, then what is the percentage increase in its perimeter? See here, we don't know anything about a square. Take any square of considerable length. Say for example, each side has 10 units. If I take a square each side of 10 units, what is the perimeter of the square? 40 units. What is the perimeter of the square? 40 units. Each side is increased by 50%. Each side has become how much? 15. So this is 15, this is 15 means what is the perimeter of this? 60. 40 perimeter has become 60. Implies for 40 there is an increase of 20. For 100, what would be the increase? Compared with 40, the value of 100 will be more. So more by less into 20. 22s to 50s. So 50%. But here, as far as my knowledge is concerned, there won't be any change in the perimeters. Sides are increased by 10%, perimeter will increase by 10%. Sides are decreased by 15%, perimeter will decrease by 15%. Not only for squares, rectangle, triangle, trapezium, rhombus, parallelogram, whatever it may be, there will not be any change in the perimeter. That is the reason they don't ask this question in the campus recruitment. Understand? But why I have taken this problem is areas. That is important. In areas they will ask, right? Next question, write down. If each side of a square, is increased by 50%, if each side of a square is increased by 50%, then what is the percentage increase? Then what is the percentage increase in its area? Again, let us assume that each side of a square has 10 units. Each side of a square has 10 units. What is the area here? 100 square units. Each side is increased by 50%. What is each side? 15. What is the area? 225. 100 square units area has become 225 means for 100 what would be the increase? So area percentage increase in the area is 125%. Here also you see, whatever may be the diagram, whether it is a square, a rectangle, circle, whatever it may be, and whatever may be the data that is given in the question. Suppose I take squares. What is the possibility of asking the question? If each side of a square is increased by 50%, what is the percentage increase in the area? If the perimeter of a square is increased by 50%, what is the percentage increase in the area? If the length of the diagonal is increased by 50%, what is the percentage increase in the area? What are the other possibilities? No. Whatever may be the diagram, whatever may be the data that is given in the problem, percentage increase in the area is equal to 2x plus x square by 100. Percentage increase in the area is 2x plus x square by 100. Two into 50. Because in certain problems we cannot assume the value like this. Suppose if I take a circle, suppose if I take a nominal circle 7, because it has to be cancelled by pi, 22 by 7. Increased by 10% means again if I take 10% on 7 or 15% on 7, it may or may not be cancelled with 7. Again calculation will become bigger. In such cases formula is best. Right? Next. If the perimeter of a square, I have taken the standard diagram as square, but this is applicable to all the diagrams, okay? If the perimeter of a square is decreased by 50%, if the perimeter of a square is decreased by 50%, then what is the percentage decrease? Then what is the percentage decrease in its area? Perimeter is decreased by 50% implies sides are decreased by 50%, is it not? Each side assumed as 10 units, the area is 100. Each side is decreased by 50% means each side has become 5 units. The area is 25. 100 area has become 25 means for 100 there is a decrease of 75. So 75% decrease. 75% decrease. Otherwise, the percentage decrease in the area means what is the formula? 2x minus x square by 100. Percentage decrease in the area is equal to 2x minus x square by 100.
If it is a rectangle, then this formula is applying on the rectangle or not?
It will apply.
So, but the side of the rectangle is different now. Side of the rectangle is different.
Percentage decrease.
Percentage means if we take a figure.
If only one value is given, that formula will apply. Even if I say length of a rectangle increased by 10%, breadth is decreased by 5%, the value differs.
Yes, sir. For that.
For that, no, you should not take. If the length and breadth of a rectangle are increased by 20%, it is applicable. Applicable.
For that, is a different formula is applying.
Yes, different formula. For same value, you have to take like this. Okay. Next, the salary of a person, is first increased by 50%. The salary of a person is first increased by 50%, and then the increased salary is decreased by 50%. Is decreased by 50%. What is the overall effect? What is the overall effect in his salary? The salary of a person is first increased by 50%, and again the increased salary is decreased by 50%. What is the overall effect in his salary? See here, whenever increase and decrease percent values are same, and whatever may be the order, he may ask first increase and then decrease, or he may give first decrease and then increase, whatever it may be. If both increase and decrease values are equal, the result is always decrease. What we call it as minus r square method. Minus r square by 100, minus always represents decrease. So the salary is first increased by 50% and then decreased by 50%. So 50 into 50 by 100 means 25% decrease. Without solving the problem, you can write. What is the overall effect means? Totally salary will be decreased by 25%. If you want to solve the problem, let us assume that the original salary of a person is 100. The salary is first increased by 50% means it has become 150. Again decreased by 50% means 50% of 150 is 75. 75 decrease means 75. 100 salary has become 75 means 25% decreased. For equal values, you need not solve the problem. For unequal values, you have to go with this method. For unequal values, you will have to go with this method. Right? Write down that model also. A discount of 20% is offered. A discount of 20% is offered on all goods by a shopkeeper, and as a result his sales are increased by 30%, and as a result his sales are increased by 30%. Find the overall effect. Find the overall effect on his daily receipts. Daily receipts. For this, 20 into 30 by 100, if you write 6% decrease, if you can say, that is wrong. That is wrong. Different values means go with the calculation. Suppose a shopkeeper is selling for 100 rupees a day. By closing, he will sell for 100 rupees. Suppose he offers a discount of 20% means 100 rupees sale will come down to 80. But because he is giving the reduction, the sales are increased by what percent? 30%. 30% on what? Whoever comes to the shop is paying 100 rupees or 80 rupees. So 30% will increase on 80 rupees. In 80 rupees, 10% is 8 rupees. 30% is 24 rupees. 80 plus 24 is 104. 100 collection has become 104 means 4% increase. 4% increase. So 4% increase. So equal values only we take directly. Otherwise unequal values you have to go with the procedure. Right? Next. When 75% of a number, when 75% of a number is added to 75, when 75% of a number is added to 75, the result is the number itself. The result is the number itself. What is the number? When 75% of a number is added to 75, the result is the number itself. What is the number? Your procedure is, all of your procedure is, let the number be X. 75% of X is added to 75, the result is X. But we people, when we do aptitude, we avoid X. Our thinking is, I'll show you the difference, what way we are going. 75% of a number is added to 75. The result is the number itself means 75% of a number is added to 75. The result is 100% of the number, is it not? 100%. 75% is added to 25%, only the 100% will come, is it not? So 25% is equal to 75. Then 100% will be equal to how much? This is our concept. Just for concept sake, I am telling this problem. So compared with 25%, 100% will be more. More by less into 75, 25 threes, 300. Usually explanation I have given more. Usually 25 3 times, 100 will become 3 times. Here only it is 25 3 times, 100 will become 3 times. So this all varies in a method. What you have to do is you have to concentrate on the methods. Methodology differs. Shortcut method means, I will tell you how the shortcut method will be. There won't be shortcut methods directly. Each for this problem, this is the method. This problem, no. By seeing the method problem, you have to decide. Suppose if I ask, what is 43 minus 19? No immediate answer, because this is a bigger problem. 3 minus 9 will not go. Borrow 1 from the 13 minus 9. Suppose if I ask, what is 44 minus 20? 24 is seen in the problem itself. Whenever you see this problem, it should appear to your eyes like this.